Hello there, this is Bogdan Copil, the EdTech coach, and in this short video I want to show you how to solve one issue that I've seen happening more often lately in various Google Classrooms around the world. And mainly I'm talking about inviting guardians to your classroom. So let's assume you're a teacher that has created your classroom and you have invited your students, and then you want to invite guardians so they can be in the loop and they can see the summaries that are issued by classroom and the deadlines and updates regarding their students' work or their kids' work. Now, all good and easy, but in some cases, when you go to your classroom interface, where you would expect to find the Invite Guardians button, it's completely missing. It's not there. And let me show you what I mean by that in a different window. So this is my main account on my domain. This is the demo account that I'm using for different trainings. As you'll notice, on my main account, I do have the option to invite guardians. On the other one, I do not. So what's happening here, and why is this actually an issue? How can I solve it? Well, first of all, the very first thing you need to understand is that this is controlled on your domain level. So the very first thing you need to double check is, can you even invite guardians? Are you even allowed to invite guardians to your classroom? Some schools and some districts have this policy and they do not want to have guardians in the classroom, and then they disable this feature altogether so teachers cannot invite guardians. In this case, I'm sorry, but the only thing you can do is to maybe ask for them to reconsider this decision and hope that maybe one day they will give you the option to add guardians. If, on the other hand, you know that in your school domain or in your district, you should be theoretically allowed to add guardians to your classroom, and still you do not have the button here, this is how you fix this. Actually, this is how your IT administrators or domain administrators can fix this for you. First of all, you need to understand that this is something that they need to do on their end, and this is where you will find this option. I'll swap to my admin console on my domain, and this is what I want to explain first of all. So when you start using Classroom as a teacher, you are added to a Google group, but you are added as a pending member. So the moment you join Classroom for the first time, you're added to that group. You can start creating classrooms without any problems. But you will be in the group as a pending member. So until you are approved as a full-fledged member of that group, you will not be able to invite guardians. So this is the list of accounts that are pending in my teachers group on my domain, right? So what I want to focus now is this account that I'm actually using for the demonstration, right? And let me swap back to both accounts so you see what happens in parallel in both of them. So I have selected my account, and now I will just approve it on the admin console. I will approve the applicant, and at this stage, the Bogdan Copil teacher account is a full-fledged member of the Classroom teachers group. Now check what happens in the Classroom on the teacher account. When I reload my interface, voila, I can now invite guardians. So if for whatever reason you cannot invite guardians, double check with your IT admin or domain administrators first. Check if you're allowed to invite guardians first of all. Second of all, if you are allowed, check if you were approved as a member of the Classroom teachers group. Feel free to share this video with the domain admins. If they do not know where to find the setting, they will find it under the settings for Classroom general settings. Once again, it's an easy thing to solve, but it needs to be done by the domain administrators. So hope this was useful and hope this answers some of your questions. Feel free to leave comments in the section below if you have other questions or if you have any feedback, and feel free to share this video with other teachers that might be going through the same issue or might be having the same problem. Until next time, wishing you a great day wherever you are in the world. See you soon.